Hey guys, this is Maestro and today I want to talk about how important Deathmatch is and how you should use it as a tool for improvement and not just warm up. Now, this is kinda of an obvious tip, but trust me, I know a lot of players who just jump into Valorant, play one Deathmatch and then go straight to competitive, and if this works for you, it's fine, you do you. But trust me on this, especially if you're a lower ranked player like low plat and under that, most likely your weak points are still your basic mechanics, like aiming, crosshair placement and movement. And there is no better mode to practice the basic gunplay than Deathmatch. It's a no-brainer really. So the main takeaway here is, you should allocate more time towards Deathmatch, no matter what. So now you guys are probably like, so Maestro, how much time should I play Deathmatch? And my answer to that is, it depends. Because I can only give you rough guidelines, but it's up to you to determine how much more practice you need based on your current skill and weak points. And it also depends on how much time you have to play Valorant in a given day. For example, assuming you have a lot of time to play Valorant, and if you're like a gold player or below, I'd recommend you to play Deathmatch for at least 30 to 60 minutes every single day. Over time, you will notice that your confidence in taking duels and base mechanics will improve dramatically. If you don't have much time, say for example, you can only play Valorant for like 2 hours, I recommend you to do like a 30 minutes of Deathmatching and then you play 2 ranked games, rather than just playing ranked for those 2 hours and not doing any Deathmatch. The order of when you do this Deathmatch doesn't really matter, you can do it after or before you're ranked. What matters is, in the long term, is that you get at least 30 minutes of quality Deathmatching every single day. Over time, you will get better. A very important detail about playing Deathmatch the right way is leaving your ego at the door. What do I mean by this? Well, if you're just camping at the same spot, hearing the footsteps with max sound, or just trying to win every single Deathmatch no matter what, then you're doing it wrong because you're not playing for improvement. You're just trying to get a dopamine hit by winning a Deathmatch, and that's not really the way. Also, if you play it like this, the only thing you are actually practicing is pre-firing because of the audio cues. Instead, you should lower your volume, but like, you don't need to mute it, just lower the volume. And if you want, you can play some background music. And you should be focusing on crosshair placement and taking duels as if you were in a real match. Also, if you Deathmatch this way, with lowered sound and music in the background, you can improve your reaction time because you're not relying on the audio cues and thus you're not pre-firing. So, like I said, it's very important that you don't get caught in the mindset of trying to win every single Deathmatch. You shouldn't even care about that in the first place. A great tip that I can give you is actually playing Deathmatch with Sheriff and or Guardian only. This is gonna be very hard at the beginning, especially if you still haven't break the spraying habit, which I will talk about in a future video. If you can endure the hard part at the start, you will for sure reap the benefits in the long term. By playing with these guns in Deathmatch, you will learn how to shoot properly in Valorant, and it will carry over especially to the Vandal and to a certain degree the Phantom as well. It will also make you better at eco and semi-buy rounds. As I mentioned previously in the video, it largely depends on your current skill. Obviously, if you're an Immortal player for example, maybe it's better for you to start working on decision making, game sense, watching your own VODs and see what mistakes you do and all that kind of stuff. Because at that level, the small differences of players are mostly in game sense and decision making. That's pretty much all I have for today. If you feel like this helps you, let me know in the comment section below, and I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, so you're always up to date whenever I upload. This is Maestro signing out.